Hey, welcome back to Powered by 8 Racing YouTube channel. Today I need to get the rear bumper off the car. And in order to do that, I have a bunch of concrete in the way. So I'm just going to have to work around this. Yes, I have been gone for a little bit because I've got a huge yard project going on. We're moving fences and changing the paddocks for the horses. And it's tied up a lot of my time, but I got to get focused back on this because the Florida season started, and I am running behind. That's okay. We'll make it up. We'll make it up in points. We'll try to. Anyways, I got to get this bumper off. And so in order to do that, obviously, I need to take off these taillights. This is the hardest part for me is going to be getting this GoPro off because I've got it all glued up and stuff. That GoPro is actually what powers the video for my rear view camera system. So that monitor right there is for the GoPro to give me only video behind me, like a reverse camera type thing. It works very, very well, and it's high def. And so it's all HDMI, straight to a high def, very, very bright monitor. And you can see it in some of my other videos, how bright that is. And I went away from the traditional security cam style systems because it just didn't work very well. And I tried the mirror one, like the rear view mirror monitor, and even that was like, I got reflections off the roof, and I couldn't really see anything. So I just stopped, and I figured out a solution for the GoPro to work, and it works very well. So anyways, take that off. There's some brackets inside here I've got to take off, and then in the trunk, I've got to take the series of these off, and then this will come off. And then from there, we are going to remove the 9 Live Racing supports. And the reason I got to do that is because the new Aero mounts has a different hole pattern here. So rather than drill these out, I'm just going to replace them with another one.
Powered by 8.
All right, these other ones are made by Tway Motorsports. I don't remember. I'll get you the thing. But same concept, same spacing. So I'm going to be able to use the slits that are already there. Ordered the Aero with the same spacing as these. So I just need to figure out is where these are going to mount and where it makes sense for them to mount. But I don't know yet. I got to take the bumper off because I don't even remember what these look like. I did it 2 years ago, I think it was. So, all right, let's get cracking on this bumper, starting with those tires. Hate taking off the bumper. All right, so cut the zip tie. That kind of held it steady so it doesn't vibrate a lot, because if not, it just vibrates. I'm going to get, this is just hot glue. I might have to heat it up to break that seal. Well, at least I know it's holding. But man, I need to come up with a better solution for mounting this guy because this could get annoying really fast, huh? So to get this off, there's a series of 10mm bolts. So I'm trying to see if I can show you. So there's one here, and then you can see all up along that rail, there's more. So there's one there, and at the very, very top, there's actually a bolt that comes from the other side. I don't remember if I get it from the trunk side or if I do it from down here. But anyways, I'm going to get at least this one and those off. This I've cut because of the C6 rear cradle. Everything gets pushed back a little bit and you get a longer wheelbase. And because of that, I've had to cut this. So yours is going to have, I think if it's still stock, this will be folded over and you'll have like your fender liner maybe attached to that or something. I don't remember. It's been a little while. But anyways, yeah, let me get these bolts and nuts off and that'll be the next step. I could have taken the lights off, but I'll do that when I get it back on the ground. But pretty much that's where we are right now. Alright, so there's 7mm bolts up on the top, screws, whatever they are. I don't know why they use 7mm. Such a weird size. Anyways, they just come off. You know what? I got all this hardware in my pocket. I'm going to stick it right here in the trunk. Go for that. Alright, so now let me go get the torque bits for taillights. Yeah, I do have to go from the bottom to get that very top. Oh no, I take this off and then I get that access to the top one. Now I remember. Alright, let me go get a torque bits for this. Yeah, so this is a T15. I thought I had a 15 for my drill. Take these off really quick, but that's alright, we'll just do this. Whoops. Alright, I'm trying to get you a shot of this, but right here is the bolt I gotta get out. That's the last one that holds this. This is the one that goes all the way down and around. You can see the fender light, the fender well right here, that's that light. And this bracket is what comes all the way up. And then there's this one at the top here that you gotta get out. And that should be the last one. And then we will be able to get to our mounts. Alright, so what I did forget was these got body pins all along here. So we'll take those out. There's 4 of them. Pop those out. And then I still think that there's 2 plastic like screws behind here. So I gotta take this off. I gotta take this off, which really stinks. But alright, let me get those guys off. Now, alright. Yep, there they are. 1 pin. All that for this 1 pin. It should be the same torque. No, it's not. Of course it's not. Why would it be? Probably was at one time, and then I made it bigger. So what you'll see here is I took the license plate off, and there's a plastic screw pin thing here. There was one here, but apparently I didn't put it in. But I put that one in. Go figure. You know, I'm thinking about a way that maybe I could put a. No, I don't even think that would work, because, yeah, I think I'm just going to put that plate back on there. I could make a sheet of aluminum, fit that, and then just cover that hole up, but I'm not going to do that right now. I'm just going to put it back on the way that it's supposed to be. Maybe I'll put a license plate back on this and go to Cars and Coffee or something. Because you know what? I live in Florida. Everything's street legal in Florida. Alright, let's get this off so we can get the bumper off. This is silly. Alright. There. Done. Go away already. Let's see if this comes off. Pulling from the bottom. Yep. Right. Pulling from the bottom. I gotta clear my tow hook. Then it should lift right up and off. It's a little tough because usually I'd use this back slip, but it's got vinyl on it now. So, trying to come straight up with it. There we go. All right. Bumper is off. Let's put this out of the way. There you go. That's what we got. We've got 4 bolts to remove now. What I'm going to do is I'm going to mark where these are, because I would need these to be in the same exact spot because of this. My slits are here, so this is where I need to mount these. Yeah, so that's what I'm going to do. I need to get these on here, and looks like this will go right about to the bottom and be right about there. So it's a little bit lower than these 9 Lives ones. I can raise them up, I can lower them, but pretty much that's where it needs to be. So let me figure out how I can mark these so that we put them back in the same exact spot so that we don't have any problems. Alright, so I took some measurements off of this center point. I'm guessing that center. I kind of think that this was actually off center a little bit. When I measured it before, we shot a laser down the car, and we got these about where the laser said was center. But anyways, we're about 1/16 difference. I don't think that's going to make much of a factor. But what I did know is that the outside of these is a good spot. These are a little bit wider than the ones I have right now, so I can't necessarily use this inside as my spot, but I can use this outside. So I'm going to mark this. I might have to get a white. Oh, I can see the red. But I'm going to mark this, and then that'll be my reference point. And I took some other measurements and should be good to go. But I believe these are 5 inches, and this 9 lives is 5.5 inches. So it's got about a 1/2 inch outside right here. So really, I could take this, put 5 inches over here, and know that that's my spot that it needs to be. The difference with these two is these are, let me grab the right side. So you can see this is thinned out, so it's got it's a little bit lighter. What I noticed with these is they have a lot of side sway, and I think that's because this is gusseted up a lot higher than the 9 lives. And there's nothing behind here to prevent that. So by having this here, it just makes your lateral a little bit stronger. Now, it's got these slots here. I'm not sure what they're for. Maybe some sort of support rod. You could run it on like a bigger wing. You can run it from back here down into it or something. I'm not quite sure, but I can ask about that, what the intention is for those. But anyway, so that's where it's going to go. This will just basically be exactly where this one is, except it'll be shorter and whatnot. So, yep. All right, let me pull these bolts off, and we just got to mark some new holes, and that's where we'll go. I say half. Yep. All right, I'm going to be in the way of the camera for a second. All right. Oh, the one thing I wanted to check was level on this, but here, I'll just do this real quick. So I know my lift isn't level, but I just want to see. That's not level, and that is too. So it's just about, I mean, it's level, bubbles a little bit to the right, but that's okay, because the only reason I'm doing that is just to make sure when I put this another one on that it shoots straight up and that we're good to go. So we know we're good. So let's take this off. All right, let me pull this other one off. Alright, that's it. That line, 5 inches over, 5 inches over, and then we know that's exactly where this one will fit. So we know this is going to go like this, and we know that 5 inches from that is where our line is. I want to Alright, so let me catch you up what I did off camera. I took a little bit to gather up some stuff. Anyways, I grabbed some 1/8 inch aluminum just so I could make a platform that I could hold these two. And then I didn't like where it was sitting. It was sitting a little bit lower on this, so I raised it up just with this piece. I don't have an extra piece. I could cut this in half, but anyway, I'm going to leave it together. I'm going to put this one on, and then once that's on, I'll use it over here, just raise this up and put it on. My measurements are spot on. I measured the opening in the bumper. That was perfect to the space in here and here. And at this point, I'm ready just to drill. So I'm going to get a drill bit. I believe this to be about a 1/4 inch hole. I don't know, 3/8 inch hole. I'll find a drill bit that fits that. I'm going to hold it here, and I'm going to use this as my template. So then I don't have to worry about anything happening to the alignment. Once I get one hole drilled, I will bolt it in. That way it'll hold it, and I'm not worried about it moving anymore. Once this one's done, I'll move on to this side because I have to space it up, and then we should be good to go. I'll throw a level across also, make sure that they're in line with each other. But for right now, I think we are set to start drilling. So let me go grab my drill. Let me grab the proper drill bit, and we'll get moving. Right, boom, boom. Yeah, that doesn't move at all. It's not going to have any lateral movement. And it doesn't pull off of here at all either. So, that's good. Alright, now we got to put everything back together. Yay. Alright, so what do I need to do? I need to lower the car, and I need to make sure the bumper's going to fit. Then I need to hold these stupid brackets up so that they stay on the car. Super annoying. Alright, well, let's get to getting. Alright, so let me show you what we got. So I got this, I cut this hole bigger behind here so now I can put that flat. I don't ever have to worry about this piece being incorrect. I also fixed this cable, so I just added an extra piece of cable on, and then I gave myself a ring, used to be tape. Now I can just pull it and it will release it, and that'll be my trunk pop. Until I get that done, or I get some, I would like to get some brackets, Aero latches on that, but that'll come in another time. So now moving on, I got to bolt this back down, get the body panels down there, tail lights in, and the camera put back on, and make sure that it's working again, and then getting it hot glued back together. So let me get the camera on, and actually, you know what? Let me get these done, and then this will be last because I got to test, make sure it works. Go to the car and see if it turns on. Alright, so how that works is my battery's dead. That's not gonna work. Alright, for the sake of this, I'm gonna go ahead and end it here. I didn't get the camera hooked back up yet because I let my battery die, and I don't want to hold up this for a whole day just so that you can see the monitor turn on. So what I'll do is I have some more stuff I gotta do to the car, and I'll just throw that monitor onto the video of the next episode. So anyways, with that said, thanks for watching, and watch it 400. No, I don't think it matters. I think you only watch it once and it counts as time for me, but tell your friends to watch it, or like create like 15 or 16 different accounts and like watch it 15 or 16 times from all those accounts. All right, cool. Thanks. Talk to you guys later.
Powered by Ocho.